Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com.
What is the proper order of the davening, Selichos, Avinu Malekinu, Tachanun, if there is a Chasan or a Bris or Mohel in shul on a Tainus Sibra on the day of a fast day in which we normally say Tachanun, Selichos, and Avinu Malekinu? So we have a clear ruling in the Shulchan Aruch in the Ramah, chapter 602, Halacha 1, likewise in the Alter Rebbe 602.4, regarding Aseres Yemei Tshuva, which includes Tzom Gedalia, from where we can learn to all fast days that if a Bris, and on that same level if a Chasan is present in shul on the day of the fast by Shachris, then Tachanun is to be omitted. Even if the fast falls on a Monday or Thursday, we omit the whole Tachanun, including the long paragraphs of V'urachim. Likewise, just like on any day Tachanun is not said, we also omit Lam Natseach before Volotzion and Keler Chapayim before Kriyas HaTorah if it's a Monday or Thursday. Nonetheless, if you think from here we saved ourselves also from Selichos, you're mistaken. We have a clear ruling in the Machaber, chapter 131, Halacha 5, recorded in all the Achreinim, that even when there's a Chasan or a Milah, a Baal Bris present in shul, Selichos is to be recited. Nonetheless, there are those who are accustomed to say an abridged version of Selichos, while others say the regular Selichos in its entirety. Regarding if one should say a Shamnu in these Selichos, or whether it should be skipped, is a discussion amongst Poskim, and there is no absolute consensus of what should be done regarding that. Now, what about Avinu Malekinu? To say or not to say? If there's a Chasan or Baal Bris present in shul and you skip Tachanun, but said Selichos, do we say it just like Selichos is said, or do we omit it just like Tachanun is omitted? So the clear ruling that we have in the Shulchan Aruch of the Ramah 60021 and in the Alter Rebbe 6024 and in the other Achreinim is that Avinu Malekinu is recited even when Tachanun is omitted due to a Chasan or Baal Bris being present. Regarding the Chabad custom in this matter, and if that is how we follow. So while on the 6th of Tishrei 1935, the Rebbe spoke a sikh explaining that Avinu Malekinu is not to be recited when Tachanun is omitted, practically, there were many instances after that talk that the Rebbe instructed the congregation to say Avinu Malekinu even when a Chasan or Baal Bris was present in shul. For example, in Sichos Kodesh 1980, page 865, it's written there that on Monday Tzom Gedalia after Selichos the Chazan began saying Kaddish, and the Rebbe motioned him and told him to say Avinu Malekinu. Practically, there's room to learn this way, there's room to learn that way, and every shul should do according to the ruling of their Rav. Although seemingly one can say that since it is unclear what the Rebbe's final position was in this matter, and we have a clear ruling in the Mechab, in the Ramah, in the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch that it should be said, therefore it should be recited. So to summarize the order, in the event that there's a Chasan Baal Bris in shul, after Chazaras Hashatz, Tachanun is skit when immediately begins Selichos. The entire Selichos is said as it would normally be said on the fast day. After Selichos, one recites Avinu Malekinu, although there are those who are accustomed not to recite Avinu Malekinu, based on an earlier instruction of the Rebbe, as we explained. As on any day Tachanun is not recited, Keler Chapayim is not said before Kriyas HaTorah, even if it's a Monday and Thursday, and Lam Natseach is not recited prior to Volotzion.
Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at ShulchanAruch.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many Sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.